Welcome back to another book review or media review. Today we're looking at a informational pamphlet titled Identifying the Iraqi Threat and How They Fight. So this is not a political document, this is more of a military intelligence data and information type of document, typically during times of conflict, and one side of an armed force for representing one of the opposing sides will issue its service members information documents which will identify typically methods of movement, uniforms, formations, organizations, TOE, what else? Vehicles employed, basic tactics and standards of movement, an organization, that sort of thing. So this is one example of that. And if we take a close look at the cover here, we see a reference number, some illustrations, kind of a stylized section of a global view of a map, and then September 1990, but in parentheses, update. So turn it over real quick, how they fight. And this is vertically stapled, so this is kind of a flip book. So I'll try to keep this in focus. If we look right here on the inside cover, we have the introduction. And there's a kind of a better explanation than I gave as to what this guide's purpose statement is. See, it's issued by Department of the Army. And again, this is the September 1990 update. And because there's pertinent additions and modifications noted at the inside of the back cover, and we'll get to that. This pamphlet was produced from unclassified sources. You can see there kind of a reference to Jane's information group for providing the information. So real quick, let's go through the index, how they have it. So subject on the left, page number on the right, how they fight, unit structures, armor, infantry fighting vehicles and recon, anti-armor, fire support, air defense, aircraft, helicopters, individual weapons, crew serve weapons, insignia, medical, chemical, poisonous animals, phrases, and signs. So, turn to the back cover real quick and see 48 pages, and then the inside cover. And I guess let's see what we have here. You can see additions and modifications. They'll list the page number, the subject, and then the actual additional data. So for example, the first one right there, page 14, the T-72 and the M1 version. They'll give you speed and remarks statement. Likewise with some of the other equipment, BMP-1, BMP-2, Milan, 2S1 self-propelled gun howitzer, D-20 gun howitzer, G5 gun howitzer, D-30 howitzer, M1937, or also known as the ML-20, another gun howitzer, and then the M1943 D-1 howitzer. You also have a mortar, 82mm, and then also the ZSU 57-2, which is multi-gun platform. So you can see there the rate of fire. So auto cannons. So we pass the index. I'm skipping a page here. Hang on a second. So typically the style document will give you information paragraphs and accompanying illustrations and figures. So you can see similar to that. Maybe skipping here. These are typically commonly used symbols to represent different organization groups, as well as the size level as well of the unit structures. And this keeps going on. Again, armor sections, so they're going to give you different views to help you identify quickly whatever equipment is being referred to. And you'll, in the past, there would actually be flashcards to help with memory, so you can quickly do show and then hide, and then do recall exercises on what basic features can be used to identify certain vehicles. Wheeled versus tracked, configuration, etc. But you can see as it continues all throughout, it's going to be a lot of diagrams and the accompanying text as well. INSIGNIA. Animals like Egyptian cobra, horned desert viper, puff adder, Levantine viper, scorpion, black widow spider. Some common phrases because you're bound to encounter people speaking the language, and if you're traveling around within another country, you need to know what the road signs mean. So that's what those refer to. And then we've reached the back cover. So just a quick look at a informational guide used in time of conflict to help identify, troops and equipment of the opposing force. So this has been another book review media review. Feel free to check out other book review media reviews on the channel. We also do unboxing videos as well as show and tell videos on vintage milsurp tools and expanded topics. We also do a series called Curios for the Curious, videos on more artsy type objects. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.